Hey Concrete fans, Mr. Concrete back with another tutorial in marbling. Today I am going to freestyle color. Freestyling color is something that it's fun to do. So I've got a range of pigments, beautiful, high quality mineral pigments that we source and do quality control checking on. And I've got some gray matter. I've got 500 grams of gray matter mixed with about 35 grams of white pigment. This is giving me a base. The base for these colors, because I want the colors to be kind of pastel-y, a little bit pastel, and adding a bit of white helps our base. So first things first, so this time I'm gonna mix our base. Oh, and one more thing, the mold that we're doing today. Today is the small planter mold. Hey, Mr. Concrete. What are we're making a mold today. I mean, we're making this planter today. It's gonna be a blast. Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, Moldy. We're doing it again. So this is a great planter. It's small, but it can hold a succulent little cactus. I've used it. This is my test mold. I've been using it since we started. So it's got some dings. Caught it with a putty knife a couple times, but it's still looking good. Still doing what I need it to do. And this is if you want to do a quick little marbling job, you know, sometimes it's fun to do marbling that's a micro job of marbling. That's what today is. Today is kind of a small little one. We're gonna get our sriracha water. This sriracha came from Dollarama. Do you know Dollarama has its own version of sriracha? This is awful. Dollarama sriracha is really, really bad and not the same as regular sriracha at all. Very different. Don't buy sriracha from Dollarama because it's horrible. Sorry, Dollarama. I like you for other things. I like to buy potato chips at Dollarama and weird wrapping paper and I don't know, whatever, glue sticks, some stationery, but your sriracha is awful. Okay, so we started with about 50 mils. It is very dry in the studio right now because it is winter, so I'm gonna top it up a little bit and just mix by feel. Now, this is gonna be very fun to do some marbling together with you. Follow along. This is the joy of concrete. The joy of concrete is being able to make something with your hands that you have complete creative control. And when you complete it, you've got an object that has the ability to last forever. Isn't that a fun thing? I'm gonna move these pigments just up over there because I do not want to slip pigment everywhere. Oh, can you imagine? Pigment everywhere? What are you gonna make today? I'm making a little planter. This little planter mold is from concrete.com. We've got a few molds up there of my favorite things to make. The little planter, hexagon tiles, and big planter. Big planter is great, but it's a decent amount of concrete. It's almost 2 kilos of concrete. So it's, you know, I can make lots of little planters and still get the same amount of satisfaction out of it. Even though it's small, the idea of marbling it is still a ton of fun. Let's do something different today. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, we're not measuring our color. That's new. It's going to be a bit of an adventure. We're going to do it by feel and by eye. But the first thing we want to make sure our concrete is all mixed right. So I'm just picking up all the dry bits, going around the table, one little bit at a time, picking it all up. There we go. And just look at it all until I have one homogeneous lump of concrete. I think we've got it. That looks right. Wants to stay together as a lump, but then let's use our, okay. Bloop that. That's wonderful. Rainbow, let's rainbow this thing. You know what, let's try this. Let's stretch it into a log of Crete. And I'm going to take some red pigment and put red on this end of the log. Squish it in. Break it off. Just mix that in. Chop it in, press it in, fold it in. Don't stop. Keep going. Starting to get dry. Okay. There's our red. Now, I'm going to grab a chunk. And it's, you know, this is a washed out kind of raspberry red because I started with a very heavy white base. Now I'm going to pull a chunk right from about there. And this is going to be yellow. Do you get what I'm doing yet? You will. Let's go pretty heavy here. 1, 2, let's go all the way. 3, that should be yellow. Fold it in. A little more, a little more. There we go. Fold in the yellow. Squish it up, get in there. Let's get a nice, gonna get a really nice yellow going. That yellow pigment's starting to really dry out my concrete mix here. I think it'll come back together. I need to top up a little water. I'm gonna put, just to make my life easy, a couple little drips. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. There's a yellow. Nice buttery, almost pastel. Yellow. Red. Yellow. You know what this one is? You should. This one, guess. Blue. Get our pigments. In you go. Blue. Very blue. We got blue. Let's use it. This one's going to make a mess. Blue is messy. And I didn't use the green. Let's come back to green. Let's see if we need it. We might not. Let's fold this blue pigment in here. Fold it in. Tap it out. A little bit of water. Okay, fold it in. All right, we're moving. Oh, this is beautiful. Studio is very busy today. I'm sure you can catch in a little bit of that background noise. You know, I'm very lucky to have a designated video area, but it's impossible to keep the noise out completely. So I apologize for any background noise it might be picking up. We'll try to clean that up in post, but you know what? Some days it's noisy. That's okay. There's our blue. Okay. Now, You know what? I think that's some fun colors to work with. So now I'm going to pull a little bit of this red like that, a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow, and mix those together. What's it going to be? And then separate, boom, pull those whites to the other side. Okay, mixing, mixing, mixing. What are we going to end up with here? And we got oh, this is fun. It's like it's not orange. Red's really strong, so it's overpowering the yellow. Let's add a little bit more yellow. I'd like to see this orange up a bit more than this. But it's more like a coral. We're getting like part of that is our white base expressing. Well, let's keep on keeping on here. Let's have a look. Okay, that's kind of an orangey. That's orange, a washed out creamsicle orange. Now let's take our blue and our yellow. A little more yellow there and a bit of white as well. Let's see what we get here. Squish it, squish it, squish it, squish it, squish it. Look at that mold, just waiting. So right now it looks like messy blue and yellow. I think it'll turn green though. Oh, there we go. Blue is strong, so we're gonna end up with like a teal. It's a fun color though. I'm gonna separate those. Now you know what? Let's go white, a little bit of our blue, and a little bit more of our red. You probably can guess what I'm shooting for here. Trying to get a purple. I don't know if it's gonna work. Purple is hard. Purple's hard. Always, always, always. But let's see what we end up with. Could be amazing. Okay, actually. Ooh. Oh, this is, never mind. Never mind, take it back. Very purple. Oh, I love that. That's a, I ate it. I didn't eat it, just kidding. Gotcha. Gotcha, you should have seen, I probably didn't get you. Who thought I ate it? Nobody. Then he ate the bowl. Okay, so here's our color log. Starting from red, white, orange, white, yellow, white, green, white, blue, white, purple. Okay, stack it together. Get out of here, pigment. You're not gonna trick me. Put that, purple, white, oh, some of that yellow. Some of our orange and red, just there, super stack. This is a lot of colors, so I would recommend, if you're mixing this many colors together, do not overly blend it, and go for it. Okay, let's trim it. Our trim piece is going to be pretty cool, I think. I'm going to trim it, drop that trim piece right there. I want to see what that turns out to be too. And then here's our okay, play the drums. Play the concrete drums on this. Oh, oh, look at this. Okay. The joy of the concrete. And this is the part to have fun. You need to just zone out. Zone out and tap it. Zone out, tap out. Don't tap out. Tap it out. I mean the air. Make the air tap out. It's like a fight the man fight when those guys, Ultimate Fighters, they tap out. You're not going to tap out. You're going to make air tap out. Reference, sports reference. That's an analogy. Sports analogy. Make the air tap out. Hey, make the air tap out. You're not going to tap out. You make the air tap out. But literally, tap out air. Tap out. There's a bubble. Tapped out. I think we're good. Did you make the air tap out? Are you tougher than air bubbles? Did it tap out? I hope so. We're going to come back to this later. And then give this thing a couple little taps as well. A little concrete colored pancake we got over here. This is the bloopy coaster I just made, I think. Still is something. It's something. We'll see what we get. And that's a little thin. Tap that in. We're done. That's it. Catch you on the flip side when this thing's done curing. Not drying. It's not going to dry. It's going to cure. We can get this out in 4 hours. That'd be very quickly, a little risky. We take it on 12 hours, probably safe. We take it out in 24 hours, 100% safe. We'll see. Bye, everyone. See you in a little bit. We're demolding once again. Release your edge. Release your edge. And there we have it. Okay. Ha. Voila. Here it is. What do you think of this one? The orange color I'm not so sure about. It's okay. Orange is not my favorite color by any stretch of the imagination. But I do like the other things that are going on here. The blue and teal and purple are beautiful. There it is. I'm curious to see what you made with gray matter. I hope you patterned along with me. But if you didn't, I hope you just had fun watching and maybe it inspired you to try something like this on your own. Do it. You'll have fun, I promise. If you want more information on how to make something like this, a little cactus planter, if you want to know where you can get the very best concrete pigments, stop by concreteconcrete.com. I've got lots more resources there for you. Pigment mixing charts, information about gray matter, different types of molds, more links to techniques. Lots of great info, lots of free info. Don't feel obligated to buy anything. Just go check it out. Catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Questions, comments, leave them below. Love to hear from you. Peace out.